Hey, coming at y'all today from a different location for our weekly reading. Not just for the week, but since we're starting out this full moon in Capricorn, we're also going to find out what they have to say to us, what messages they are coming to bring us as we embark on this phase in this season. So I know it's the new year. Some of you guys may be into your New Year's resolution and that actual shedding and releasing of things, people, places, ideals that no longer serve you. Um, let's glow up. This ascension is personal because it's all for me this time. Nobody else. It's not what somebody told me I should do. It's not what somebody said would be a good idea, or it's not because it's what other people are doing. It's because I am being a witness, and I am able to be a witness and can say, hey, look, that don't really work for me. It might work for you, but it don't work for me. Learning how to stand up and speak up and say my truth unapologetically and understand that if you don't like it, there's a door. If you got a problem with it, bitch, I know somebody that like it. But that is not selfish at all for me to put myself at the priority in the head of my life. And to not be available, when I'm not available, I don't want to be available. I don't have the energy to. And again, remembering that, when people have a problem with you establishing boundaries, it's typically not the boundaries themselves that they have a problem with. It's the fact that you are literally telling them they no longer have access to you. So, boundaries do typically make other people uncomfortable, but they are for you. They're for your protection, your safety, your sanity, all of those things. Lost one from the tub. That would have been good. Just want to remind you guys to be safe because it is human mating season. There is a mating season. Guess what? Lines up with cuffing season. You guys familiar with cuffing season? You know when that happens? Yep. Human mating season. So be careful. But I will be available to be a doula if you do get caught up. And it's human mating season. Our bodies just are not moving as much. I know when it's hot, I enjoy sex, but I could pass on it in the summertime. But in the wintertime, I just want to be cuddled up with somebody. I wonder why. So, which one of the goddesses came to speak to us first? Aha. So we have Queen Ya Asantewa calling for us to level up. You see she's there with the golden stool. I'll be able to tell you more about this in just a moment. Aha. And next we have number 34, Noonday, calling forth truth. And I see she's sitting there looking at a reflection of herself down in the water. Level up in truth. What are they coming to tell us to do together? Speak your truth. Stop pretending. Stop playing yourself. Level up. Call forth what it is you want, you desire, and you require, and speak your truth all at the same time. And again, like I was saying, if you don't like it, stop feeling guilty about speaking your truth and speaking up and asking for and stating what it is you want, you desire. Closed mouth don't get fed. And guess what? If somebody don't like it or can't deliver it, there's the door. Because there's somebody out here for everybody that's with all your shit. Don't settle because you think that's all you can get. And then next we have Queen Mother Nandi representing liberation. And I feel like just before we dive into their individual messages, the three of them are calling up for us to level up, speak our truth, and know that, these things, these are the things that lead to our liberation. As we level up, as we speak up and speak our truth. We move closer and closer towards liberation. Queen Ya Santawa, goddess of leveling up, Ashanti, Ghana, Temple of Queens, element of bush. Queen Ya Santawa was a mother, farmer, and a warrior queen who led the War of the Golden Stool. The Golden Stool, throne of the Ashanti Empire, holds the Regent's Kra, life force energy. Raise your standards. A leap forward for one is a leap forward for the tribe. Your choices can raise the frequency of your community and planet. Time to level up. This is your season for a quantum leap. You are prepared for this. Life does not have to be linear, and neither does growth. A quantum leap feels drastic and huge, but the secret is that quantum leaps happen little by little. So what inspired action helps you to level up? Connecting to spirit with rituals, movement, meditation, and visualization is a great start. Divine timing is on our side. Again, sitting in to ask what inspired action helps you level up. Are you distracting yourself from doing the things that you need to do? A lot of times we move through and we try to pacify this, and we try to fill our time and our mind space with things, with people, when they would really benefit from just being quiet, being in ritual with ourselves, being in conversation with ourselves. We really do not spend enough time with ourselves asking and evaluating. The majority of us asking and evaluating, what do you think about this? How do you feel about this? How does this fit into your plan? So again, what inspired action helps you to level up? I want you guys to find some type of ritual to connect with yourself. I do a lot of journaling. I meditate. I do yoga. And I notice that when I don't do those things and I don't stay on them, I feel like I'm losing a grip because I'm not checking in with myself and I'm not putting me a priority. I've let other things, other people, other responsibilities kind of take over and take precedence over me, which is ridiculous. Because you're here for you. If you're not well, how are you going to be anything for anybody else? Next, again, we have Nunde, goddess of truth, Benin, temple of griots, element water. Nunde, the bold, outspoken wife of Benin Iwa, Legba, was feeling neglected by her husband. Even with several wives, his head easily turned. So Nunde lived her own truth, took her own lover, and became her own best friend. Get real. What is your truth? Truth telling matters. Being able to hear the truth matters just as much. Tell the truth. Each person has their own version. Speak yours. Words have impact. Remember that we all have triggers. Think before you speak and listen with compassion. Be gentle and stay calm in truth-telling conversations. The truth is my friend. Again, spending some time in this ritual that you're going to be spending with yourself, it's one of the questions to ask. What is your truth? Really start asking, it's mad question asking all these questions until not just you find an answer, you find an answer that you're okay with. Each person has their own version of truth. And as we're speaking our truth, being able to find that balance, which is very difficult, between speaking your truth and speaking with compassion. And sometimes when we feel attacked or hurt or taken advantage of, or we feel like we've been wronged or slighted in some way, we find it difficult to speak with compassion. But also understanding that while it's necessary to speak with compassion, we can't speak with so much compassion that our version of the truth is not heard or told. So don't disrespect yourself for the sake of trying to protect someone else at the expense of not protecting yourself. Back to this thing that I've been dancing with all year, keeping the peace outside of me at the cost of not having peace within me. I gotta live with me every day. So if I'm a cause there to be lack of peace or no peace somewhere, it's not gonna be in me. It's gonna be in this relationship, whatever that looks like. But no longer moving in the I'm sacrificing my peace for somebody else. And then last but not least, we have Queen Mother Nandi. Queen Mother Nanny. Goddess of Liberation, Maroons, Jamaica. Temple of Queens, Element of Fire. Queen Mother Nanny of the Maroons was a spiritual leader, military strategist, and revolutionary. This Ashanti healer was brought to Jamaica in chains and escaped to lead rebellions. Nanny helped to free over 800 enslaved people. Break free. Your dreams hold the power and keys to your liberation. You are freedom herself. Rise up. You deserve to feel free. What do you imagine for yourself? Daring to manifest your dreams is a part of personal liberation. Find your own personal liberation codes and your soul's unspoken desires. Life is too short to live within someone else's story. Divine blessings and magic are on your side. Enjoying your freedom fully is the best gift to your ancestors. My dreams empower me. Again, our ancestors, as we talk about our ancestors' wildest dreams, it actually was not for us to be working the fucking dove. They want us to be able to harness the power and the things that they gave us. And again, as we sit down and ask these questions in reflection, I want you to sit with and really ask, are you living your life or are you living the life that somebody else painted out for you? And it's going to take a little bit of time, and more than a little bit of time, to come out of that. But as you recognize that maybe you aren't living your own life, or you aren't living your own desires or your own truth, or even your own story, how are you going to take the steps to come up out of that? You are freedom herself. Rise up. Your dreams hold the power and keys to your liberation. What are you going to do with this information? My dreams empower me. So again, just to recap, we have Queen Ya Asantewa, Element of Bush, calling us to level up. Noonday. Element of Water, reminding us that the truth is my friend. And Queen Mother Nanny, reminding us that my dreams empower me. Thank you all. Go forth and be great. I'll see y'all next week.